Hello, everyone. It is September 15th, and I'm just doing a little recap so that you are able to understand what we covered in class today. We are in Unit 1 of Social Studies. Let me go back up one more, though. When you get into the Social Studies folder, give it a second. Remember, you always want to go into the instructional lessons. Go into the current unit of study, which is Unit 1, and then you are looking for the date, and that would be today, September 15th. So we're on our fifth lesson, and we're going to be covering a new topic on the geographic regions. So when I click onto that, as always, we start with the what we will do today. You can take the time to read through that. But in these learning targets, you'll see that we are going to be locating and describing the 8 geographic regions of the United States and using charts and graphs and pictures to help us better understand the characteristics of these regions. A little reminder that then I provide an outline of what we're going to be doing and which resources you'll use. And then if you ever say to yourself, well, what was my homework today? This is where you find it. It's always at the bottom of the what we will do today. Okay. So that's just a reminder of where to find that information. Now, if I come back up here and go back into the folder, we start today by doing the discussion board. And just know that if you are unable to access the class for technology reasons, or if you were absent, you are still required to do the warm-up discussion board. And you will see everyone's answers once you enter yours. So that is a requirement that you need to do even if you miss class. Okay? And you always just take the question. Sometimes I give you some helpful hints and do the best you can. This isn't graded, but it is something that gives you a little warm up for our topic. After that, I need you to go back into the folder and you're going to use the links to get an understanding of what are the 8 geographic regions. Notice that I provide a map and a link that is a set of Google Slides. And with those two resources, you will be able to know the names of the regions. Here is the map, for instance. You're going to see how those different regions are, what they look like on a map in terms of their shape, their size, and where they are in relation to the other regions. So that is a really good resource to take a look at. And then there's a set of Google Slides that takes you through each of the regions and provides you with just some very brief characteristics of those regions and some pictures. So you get a visual sense of what's in this region, what does it look like, what are the characteristics of the region. After you've taken a look at that as an introduction to that topic, I provide you a short video link because the Rocky Mountains, as you'll see in the information in the slides, is the Continental Divide. It includes that. And that's a term that not everybody understands. So this is a short little YouTube video that explains what the Continental Divide is. So make sure that you take a look at that as well. And then the main assignment for today, again, a reminder that an assignment, you can tell when it's an assignment because the little logo is a pencil and a paper. So that means that's an assignment that you're going to have to work on. And when you open this assignment up, notice it's a chart, and you're going to be taking some notes on the geographic regions. When you open that chart up, it's a Google Doc. Now, your classwork and homework for today is to simply complete the location column and the physical characteristics column on all 8 of the regions. Okay. Notice that I have sort of some information and you've got to sort of fill in the blanks. Now, how are you able to find what information you need? Well, I've provided you with resources up here at the top of the page. There's a map. There is a different set of Google Slides. And in terms of the actual information to help you fill out the chart, that's going to be on this one. And notice that there's not a lot of information about each region, but there's just enough to allow you to complete those two columns of the chart. And that's really the focus that we had today and what we were able to cover. A reminder, your homework is to fill out location and physical characteristics for each of the 8 regions. You do not, and notice it says, do not fill this column out until you are told. That is not something you have to do for today's assignment. Okay, that's what we completed in class today, and it walked you through how to find all of the resources and activities that were completed. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And if you still have any questions, know that you can message me in Schoology and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.